Once upon a time, in the heart of a mystical forest, there lived a sly and cunning fox named Fergus. This forest was his kingdom, and oh, how he loved to rule it, always having his way with the other creatures. Now, Fergus was not your ordinary fox. He was known far and wide for his mischief and wit. He could talk his way out of any situation, and his cunning often left the other animals in awe. But this cleverness often got him into trouble, as he enjoyed playing tricks on his fellow forest dwellers, causing havoc and mayhem wherever he went. One day, Fergus crossed paths with a wise old owl named Oliver. Unlike the other animals, Oliver was not easily fooled. He saw through Fergus's tricks and warned him, "Fergus, your cunning may win you the day, but remember, true wisdom lasts a lifetime." But Fergus merely laughed and strutted away, his tail swishing behind him. He thought himself the smartest creature in the forest and saw no need for wisdom. As the days passed, Fergus's tricks became bolder. He tricked the bear into giving up his honey, the squirrel into surrendering his winter stash, and even the busy beavers into leaving their dam. But with each trick, the forest grew more chaotic and the animals grew more frustrated. Finally, the day came when the animals had had enough. They decided to teach Fergus a lesson. Led by Oliver, they devised a plan. They invited Fergus to a grand feast, promising him all the delicacies he could dream of. Overjoyed at the thought of a feast, Fergus arrived at the gathering, licking his lips in anticipation. But when he reached the feast, he found that it was on a high tree branch out of his reach. The animals watched as Fergus tried and failed to reach the feast. They laughed and teased him, making him realize how it felt to be tricked. Embarrassed and defeated, Fergus slinked away. He realized that his cunning had done him no good, that his tricks had led to his downfall. He felt a pang of regret and remembered Oliver's words. From that day on, Fergus changed his ways. He stopped playing tricks on the other animals and started using his cleverness to help them instead. He helped the bear find new honey sources, the squirrel gather nuts, and the beavers build stronger dams. And so Fergus learned the value of wisdom over cunning. He learned that true smartness lies not in outsmarting others, but in helping them. And as for the forest, it flourished under the new Fergus, becoming a place of harmony and peace. Thus, the story of Fergus the fox teaches us that wisdom and kindness always triumph over cunning and mischief. And as they say in fairy tales, Fergus and the forest dwellers lived happily ever after, cherishing the lessons learned and the friendships forged. And that, dear listeners, is the end of our tale.